To be fair, I'm pretty awful at keeping my promises, and you guys should know this by now. In my defense. But anyways, yep, Mr. B, you're up since we just played a Weiss Schwarz match. So if you'd like to get ready, then I'll get ready too. Let me just hit up Dex. One sec, I need to check something real quick. Is this a playable game yet? No, they haven't implemented it. Okay. Just curious. When that becomes a playable game, we'll probably have a day where we just come on and just play a bunch of Dragonborn for the fun of it. Alright, what's another deck we should play? I already played a Squall deck, so let's play a Lightning deck. Actually, no. It's too obvious. Let's play a Zidane deck. Zidane Lulu, Zidane Freeze, Zidane Freeze? Zidane Freeze 6? What is all of this? What's a Zidane Freeze deck? Is it literally just use ice and that's why they call it Zidane Freeze, or is there a combo I don't know about? Yeah, it looks like it just uses ice. Which is fine with me because, you know, Squall right here, baby. But, I mean, what does the Zidane do? Why is Zidane important here? Can be selected by summons or abilities. Can't be blocked by a forward. Cost 4 more. Interesting. So, I'm guessing the strategy is you probably just play Zidane and then just freeze everything that could normally stop him. That seems kind of interesting. What's Lulu do? Dull. Put one back up in the break zone. Choose 1/4, deal at 5,000 damage. I really like that effect. Holy cow, that is really cool. That's awesome. Because then if you get too many backups in play, you have something you can actually do with them. And she can also insta-kill something with Thundaga. Nice. Okay, this is what we're going to play today. If he's even ready. Holy cow, I probably should have checked that. That would be... That's a pretty important little thing. Mr. B, you want to battle me after you fight Kudo? Well, I don't know. What if he loses so badly he needs to get off and go seek some therapy after this? You should be more sensitive, dude. The store was closed. Story of my life, Imperial. Story of my life. I missed the last 1,000 card games and chill, but I'm back. Welcome to the stream, Kawhi. Thank you. I was bored, so I came back. Well, welcome back, Obito. Alright, looks like we've pretty much got everybody back. We don't have... Excuse me, who are we missing? Well, we're missing Vendel, but Vendel's gone right now. And we're missing Subpar. Subpar's not here either. Hey, Kudo, did you play V3 yet? I did. I played V3 and beat it pretty much the week that it came out. Yes, I very much played V3. I started a review on it, but I want to do something special with the review, and I'm having a really hard time doing it because in order to finish the review the way I want it, I have to download somebody else's stream, and it's such a long stream that I haven't been able to get a hold of the footage I need for it yet. Like, I'm thinking at this point I'm probably gonna have to do something ridiculously stupid, like record their stream with OBS while it plays and like while I sleep, and then take the OBS footage and cut it up where I need it, and then like resize it. And No spoilers, only in chapter 3. That's fine. I won't give you any spoilers. I'm just letting you know it's something that I was working on a review on that I haven't finished yet, but I will be. Oh, and just to let you know, my review is going to be completely spoiler-tastic because you can't talk about that game without talking about the spoilers. It's important. Sorry, sorry, Mr. B. Says ready, then waits 5 minutes for game. I know, I'm getting in. Sorry, I was talking about stuff. We just talked about me and Promises, dude. I wonder if they're ever gonna make a sequel to the Naruto CCG. They kind of did, actually. I don't know if you know about this or not, but they actually ended up making a game that was a follow-up to the Naruto CCG, but it had Dragon Ball Z characters instead. And that game didn't last quite as long, but it was there. And they also did a Naruto deck building game, which, from what I saw, wasn't that great, but, you know, something. Also, do you have a favorite character from the game yet? As long as it doesn't spoil anything, like if there's a mastermind. Kokichi Oma is my favorite character in the game. In fact, Kokichi is probably my favorite character in any Danganronpa game. Like, any one. It doesn't even matter. Heh, I knew you were gonna roll a 1, and that's why I rolled a 2. Oh yeah. Sometimes you just lose straight in the beginning of the match, you know what I'm saying? You just lose straight in the lobby. Alright, let's see what we got here. Well, this is certainly something. Let's throw back. Might as well throw this back too. Screw it. Really want to get some 2 costs. Okay, alright, that's fine. We'll make this work. What do you do again? I remember you're really broken. Oh! Yeah, right. Okay. I remember. Yeah, you're a good card. This still isn't ideal, but we can play it. Alright, so assuming he's ready, I'm going to go ahead and draw a card here. Nice. Let's go ahead and drop... Actually, wait a second. This is a little situational. I think we can go ahead and get rid of this to get this in play. And then I'll pay this to get this in play. And I'm done. This is a pretty good effect. Can only be blocked by a 2 or less forward. It's really good. Tenko is best girl. Tenko is not best girl. Okay. She's okay. She's fine. But in my opinion, Kaede is best girl. I know it's a little vanilla, but Kaede is the best girl in the game, for sure. Danganronpa V3 is weird because, honestly, there aren't very many good waifus. The guys in that game are way hotter than the girls are. Holy cow. Like, there are so many good, like, husbandos if you're into that kind of thing. You've got Kokichi, of course. Who's not really husbando material, but he is the best guy in the game. What do you do? Return to hand. Oh, that's a really good card. Holy cow. That's really nice. Then it can be chosen by opponent's summons. When you cast a summon, all the forwards you control gain plus 1000 power till the end of the turn. 2, cast one summon of cost 3 or less from your hand without paying its costs. Wow. Nice. Good stuff. What a mem. But anyways, yeah, like I was saying before, the guys in that game are really hot. They're really, really hot. So how do I want to go about this? I could drop something. This is really expensive. But I have a feeling late game, this is going to be the card that saves me, so I don't want to get rid of it yet. I could get rid of this, because I don't think this is that important. Gosh darn it. I really don't want to drop this yet either. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to wait on that. I've got hand limit, so I should be okay there. I don't even know if I really need to play anything, if we're being completely honest. Just wait until next turn. It's a shame letting this go to waste, though, is the problem. I kind of want to spend that on something, at least. Could use this, drop this to get Aerith in play if I really needed to. But it gives me a turn of free energy. I don't really want to do that. Oh yeah, we're not going to. I'm just going to attack. Honestly, I think if I were going to pick this game up more seriously, I really like this whole idea of cannot be blocked by certain costing cards. I think I would play something really close to this sort of Zidane freeze kind of thing. Even though I'm not playing the freeze version of the deck, I think I would really like to play a deck that has like the Zidane cards and the Squall cards together. It seems like it would match me really well. I'm a very, very aggressive player. Even though I will play some control decks sometimes, I'm having the most fun when I play a really aggressive deck. Like when I play card games, I don't really want to be reacting to my opponent as much. I want to be the force that my opponent has to react to. Like I want to drop those cards that say like, you have to do something about this or I'm going to damage you greatly. Like I love rush decks. I love decks with big, huge boss monsters that your opponent has to deal with. Like, I love being the aggressive player in these sorts of things. And I think the games are much more interesting when you have two aggressive decks going at each other. Because it's this, like, whole back and forth of, like, who can keep field presence and who's, like, sort of the alpha male of the match. Ooh, we take those. Effects? Nope. Ooh. Aw, she's a really good card. Gosh darn it. Wish I would have gotten her. Okay, let's play the game this turn. You, again, you're really situational. I can get rid of you with absolutely no problems. I could get rid of you to play you. And that would give me something free. So let's go ahead and do that. So nah. And we'll drop Archer. Now I've got two here. Could get rid of something in my hand like this, which I think I'm going to. Let's go ahead and drop this. Tap 2. For Sage. Choose one character. So which one do I want? Oh, well, there's only one option. I have to get Gilgamesh back. Back to hands. Excuse me. And then from here, I could hypothetically drop something and then tap this to play Gilgamesh, but I don't really want him. Or I could drop this and this for this, which would untap everything. And then, but I don't have a play after that. So we'll wait on that. Um, pretty good just playing this little pokey game we have going on here. Just sort of prod each other for 1 damage over and over again. Seems like a valuable play. I haven't played the Danganronpa games, but I watched Anime 1, watched a story... wait a second. Watched a story video for the girls one, and another one for the second game. Danganronpa is an amazing series. It's like Phoenix Wright, but better in every single aspect. Like, that's the easiest way I could describe it. Doitsu no Kakaku wa Sekaiichi. Weird. So my local anime store is called Hammer Girl Anime. Has anyone heard of it? Because it produces really good voice players. I've heard of this place. Do you live in California? Because I feel like I've heard of that place before. Maybe I've just heard of it online, though. My favorite is Miyu, Tenko, and Himiko, because lols. I've got a soft spot for the lollies too, but you know what? Himiko's really boring. I just can't get into Himiko at all. She's so boring. And I get that her gimmick is like, oh, I'm not interested in anything, lol. But she goes so far beyond that. Let's reduce by 1. Was on Dawn, enters the field. Draw 1 card. Your opponent discards 1 card from their hand. Am I discarding? Or are you drawing? Which one do you want? You discard 1? Alright, you got it, dude. What was I talking about again? I can't remember. Oh, right. I was talking about the... Oh, that's a no. You can't do that. Can't do that. Characters are unique. All good. So anyways, let's see. What other girls? What's her face is pretty cool. The girl who praises Atua, I can't remember her name, but she's pretty awesome. And then of course Maki. Maki is right under Kaede probably. Yeah, Maki's cool. Alright guys, it's time to make some plays. Oh, interesting. So let's do this turn. 3. For Aerith. Effects. Yeah. Now I could get rid of this. One, 2, 3. Effects. And now I could 1, 2, 3. Get rid of this. I know I said it was going to save my life earlier, but I'm going to get rid of it now. Oh, wait a second. Yeah. Nah. Ha! Feels good, man. Feels good. Ah, just the back row. Sorry. I forgot. I wasn't paying attention for a second. Oh, does it have an effect? Are you gonna mess up my plans? Phew. Good. I'm done. Rentaro is like super hot. Oh my gosh. Everybody says Rantaro is hot. Jesus. I played the demo of V3, first time playing a Danganronpa. It's cool, but I'm probably not going to get into it. Kaede was bae, though. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Think they will be enough... Wait a second. Think there will be enough time for us to play Game of Ice? Maybe. Might as well add you to the list. Oh, no. Control Z. Colossal Titan in Weiss is... Yeah, he is. He is the Exodia. It's good. It's good. An ice cream in my freezer? That's always a good feeling. What's going on in the game? Bart's to hand? Alright, you got it, dude. Whew. I heard of Hammer Girl Anime. I bought my Shioko card set from their online store. Well, cool. Hammer Girl Anime. I don't know if you're watching, but you're getting some free publicity. So you know, if you'd like to pay me, I'll send you my PayPal information. Decade K. Can't do much about that. Kudo check messenger. I sent something to you. Okay, I'll check it later. Also, who's crying in the background? My roommate. Don't worry about it. You were talking about how you gonna win. I know, dude. I know. What's happening? The hero's not supposed to lose. Kudo-kun, will we be looking at the new DBZ Super card game? Yes, at some point. I've got a lot of video game stuff that I want to talk about, but as soon as I get caught up with my video game stuff, I'll I'll get back to talking about about card games. It's just there's so much video game stuff going on that I can't really reach back and control. Gains 1,000 power. Okay, so it's 6K. Oh yeah. Alright, I get it. I'll draw a card. Draw another. Hey! Let's go... No? 1, 2, 3. For Bart's. Effects. Untap. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Gilgamesh. And then, alright, just going to double check this here real quick. I don't want to do something silly. So, for each backup you control, Knight gains plus 1,000 power. He has 2 backups in play, which should make this a 5,000. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and Lulu up. We'll get rid of... I really don't want to get rid of Sage. Yeah, but I am going to. Okay, which, I mean, should be like 3 free damage this turn, right? Well, I mean, no, obviously not. It's 1 free damage, but these guys will be pretty good blockers against these two. They're not that strong. And then... just double checking here. It's... wait a second. 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. I mean, this is a dead guy, right? I'm not doing my math wrong here. So, I mean, I guess I'm just gonna go in. I feel like I'm missing something really big here. Oh, Subpar came back. Hey, yeah. This effect gives... Oh, snap. It's a... okay. Alrighty, good stuff. Wish I could find the DBS CCG. Is it really that hard to find? I feel like there were some cards for it at Target. I can't be 100% sure, but I think there were. I figured you'd like what I sent considering you said you like Kaede. Don't worry, it's nothing graphic. Oh, I prefer graphic. Go for it. I'm only half kidding. I wish Tokyo Ghoul had a Weiss set for the manga. I've heard some pretty awesome things for Tokyo Ghoul, but I've never actually looked into it. I do hear it's pretty nice, though. Consider to thank you for the Miss Michael Bay cosplay pics. You're welcome. Let's see. Then like Re for maybe an extra booster. I need to ask my pops to take me out. Wait a second. To take me to my game store. I think they might have it. Might have what? Oh god, I feel like I got so lost. Let's just move on. Rolling around on my Segway. I have to admit, Segway does sound pretty sick. Because, like, the one thing that scares me about being on something motorized is how fast it goes. Like, you never know what's going to happen, but on a Segway, you don't have to worry about anything. And it's a lot safer than a hoverboard. Quote-unquote hoverboard. Like, I really wanted to invest in, like, rocket skates, but rocket skates are so scary. extra water summons are reduced by 1. Wow. Oh, snap. Oh, that's really good. I could... Oh, this is going to get interesting. Okay, I'm really excited about this. Let's go in. Actually, no. Wait a second. No, it doesn't work. Never mind. Never mind. I got really excited about something that it's not going to work. No skill? Good. Are you willing to trade? No, I'll get rid of this. Go up by 1,000 to 9k, so I don't lose the trade. And I'm done. Ooh. This is going to be a spicy turn. Alright, let's get back to you guys. What are we talking about right now? Is the DBS game simple? I don't know, actually. I'll have to look into it. It seems pretty simple from what I've seen. Like, I don't think it's going to be quite as, I wouldn't say complicated, but kind of complicated as the original DBZ card game. I'm gonna go finish V3. All this talk about it is giving me the feeling to play it, so catch you later. Good choice. People are arguing about whether or not V3 is a good thing, but V3 is a good game, but I think it is. Rocket skates are sketch? Yes, they are very sketch. I think you can get it off Amazon. Right. Let go. No. 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 Go ahead and kill off Zidane here. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. That's funny. Okay, that one I know I can do. I don't know why anybody listens to me when I talk about card games. They really, really shouldn't. Oh, so what have we got here? This is 5,000 power to the end of the turn. Nice, nice, nice. What does this do? block by forward, cost 4 more. Okay. So you're pretty much just like Zidane. Not bad. Well, I mean, I can only really play one of you, and you're not going to be that useful, so let's just go... No? Yep. Summons are instant cast. You can cast them whenever you like. No EX. Good stuff. What does this unit do? Unit attacks all characters other than light and dark opponent control lose all their abilities till the end of the term. Wow. That's a jerk. And then sphere change, name one element and one job. Unit becomes the element and job until the end of the turn. Nice. That's really cool. And didn't block, so I guess I'm done. Don't want to go too crazy. So the problem here becomes she attacks and does something crazy, then I won't get this effect. It's already an 8,000 because of this. So, what an interesting little... Wait a second. Gosh darn it, you can't have both of these in play at the same time. It's okay. I messed up pretty big earlier too, so I won't call them on it, but you can't have two Yunas in play. You have to choose between one or the other. Spoiler alert, the Ethernet cable didn't fix it. Well, funnily enough, I'm actually not using the Ethernet cable right now. I'm trying to use my phone interwebs. Let me check my connection real quick and make sure that I'm still on my phone internet. Yeah, I am. It says that I should be fine. I don't really know what the problem is this time. So, is the Final Fantasy game old or current? It's current. So, Kudo, how many backups should a deck have? Between 15 and 20, depending on the deck. See, the thing with the Final Fantasy card game is it was old. I think it's been in Japan for about 4 or so years, but they just brought it over to America at the end of last year. So, yeah. Did you play V3 dubbed or subbed? Dubbed, dude. I always give the English voices a chance. Like, I'll only really switch over to subbed if I just absolutely can't stand the way a dub sounds. Like, Medaka Box was a pretty good example. But, yeah, I think the voices are fine in English. Kudo, can you do an Attack on Titan 2 set review? Maybe. I mean, it's going to be pretty far on the bottom of the list, but we'll see what happens. Leonard's play forms party with Na and attacks. You may search for one summon and cast it without paying its cost. If you do not cast it, put the summon into the break zone. If you cast the summon of cost 5 or more, put Len into the break zone. Cool. I mean, technically with this, but it's okay. Heck yeah, I really liked the dub for this one. Yeah, dude, it's done really well. Backing with your 8,000? Are you really okay with trading? Actually, the question becomes, am I okay with trading? Not gonna blog it. Oh, neat. Cool. That was a really good card to get. Thank you, Kate Sith. You're way more useful here than you are in the actual game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. This is unfortunate. Did I just accidentally the whole thing? I mean, I don't really want to be that guy or anything, but I'm pretty sure I just won. Let's play it out. I'll go... No? I mean, this is a water deck, so it is possible he has something that'll return like these to the hand, and if he does, then that's cool. Okay, nothing there. And that's game unless he's got something. Back to the room. Let's see if we can get through these a little bit faster than I am. Let's see here. Oops. My bad. I'm sorry. I don't want you to do it if you don't have time. Nah, don't make me feel bad, dude. It's okay. I mean, I'll take a look at it. If it's really interesting, then I'll talk about it. It's just, right now I'm trying to get a bunch of video gaming stuff out of the way, and then once I get all that shoved out of the way, hopefully I'll get some of it done tomorrow. Oh, but the stream tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna be tough. Okay, I'll try to get one video done tomorrow like I did today, and then do the stream. And then if I've got time after the stream, depending on how long the game is, then maybe I'll hit another video. And then sometime next week I should be done with some of the video gaming stuff I wanted to do, and I can go back to talking about card games. But we'll see. And good evening, Phoenix. Thank you for coming in. So I play English Fairy Tale. Why is the set different from the Japanese one? That's a good question. It's probably because there were multiple sets in Japanese, and in English there was only one set. So they had to pick and choose what cards from the 3 Japanese sets were going to come over to the English one. Was it 3 or 2? I know there's at least 2 because there's an extra booster, but yeah, there are multiple sets in Japan and there aren't in English. That's pretty much the easiest explanation I can give. Okay, we got a bunch of Weiss matches coming up. Holy cow. You kids and your Weiss. See, if you guys like playing Weiss Schwarz so much, you guys should totally hit up the chat and talk to Kojiro more. Kojiro's looking for a person to play like every single day, so if you're interested in playing, then you should definitely hit him up. And welcome back from dinner, Zombie. I finished my dinner too. It was delicious. It was the reason why I was so late. Also, Zombie, you are the next one on the list. So would you like to play? If you're not ready, I can move on to Kojiro, but if you are ready, then we can get started. All right. What do we want to play now? We've played Dragon Tales and Your Fate is Sealed. we could go into... Alright, so... Gosh darn it, it's been so long since I played Zombie, I don't really know how serious he is. We could QQ. You guys think this would be a good idea? QQ till you QQ? Okay, I'm gonna play this deck unless Zombie tells me not to. Zombie, if you don't tell me you want to play a serious deck, then I'm going to play this deck. You're serious somewhat? It's not an answer, dude. It's not an answer. Subpar says he wants me to play the Kill a Kill deck. I can do that too. I want to beat up some Qs. Okay. We're totally rocking this deck then. I never get good opportunities to play this deck. Oh, it's so fitting because you're playing a Sayaka Kyoko deck. Nice. Now the question is this one of the really, really good Sayaka Kyoko decks with the Howling Kyoko? Or is it one of the decks that uses, oh, what's his face? Sayaka second year at Mitatake High? Was that it? Mitatake? I don't remember. I don't need to know. Okay, I don't need to know. It's subpar. It's your version of Saikyo? Okay, excited to hear it. Because for a while everybody was rocking the stupid Sayaka second year thing, and it's just not that good. Kudo, I actually have a red fairy tale logo tattoo on my right shoulder, but it's backwards. Interesting. I don't think I would ever man up and get a tattoo. See, my thing is, I don't really want something on my body permanently. Like, if I like something, I'd rather just support it with, like, a necklace or a t-shirt or something, so I can take it off and then wear something else later. But that's just me. I don't have anything, like, morally against tattoos. I just don't like the way they look personally. 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean... Let's go ahead and do our regular thing, I suppose. 1, 2, to make sure I have some for my my loop. All right, good. We got something at least. That's nice. Okay, are we good? Okay, awesome. Well, let's go then. Let's go, nah. 1, 2. Direct 4, 2. Obito, you're weebing out. Nice. I don't have the pain tolerance to ever get a tattoo. Yeah, that too. Like, I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm way too cool for tattoos and like I would totally be able to handle one, but I decide not to get one because I'm just too cool for them or something. Like, the pain thing is definitely a factor in me not getting a tattoo. If I like something, I'll just buy a t-shirt with the exact same design on it. It's going to be bigger. It's people are going to be able to see it better. And I don't have to go through the agonizing pain. So what are we rocking? All right. Tea Party already looking up. It's not second year. Then what do you do again? Ah, right. It's a scry, but you can put it on the bottom. Okay. Looking up, looking up. Not seeing any Howling Kyoko yet, but we'll see. Anyone hyped for Fairy Tail Season F? Nah. I love Fairy Tail of what I saw. I think I got about 60 episodes in, but I just haven't had that much time for anime recently. And there's so many other animes I want to watch, so I haven't really seen much Fairy Tail, or at least not as much as I'd like to. So no, but one day. Why? Wait. What just happened? Oh, right. Okay. Nice. Good stuff. For 2. I know this is a really popular card from Modica decks, but I just didn't remember what it did. Alright. We good, though. This is a pretty unique card, too. Good stuff. Whew. So let's draw. Nah. For nah. Pop. Pop. And then I guess we'll go in this turn. 34? Yeah, we're gonna go in this turn for sure. For sure. Wait, before I declare this, let me just double check. Okay, no bonuses. You're forced to play arches too? I feel you, dude. Our arches are the worst. Alrighty, good stuff. Definitely gonna level up next turn. Let's see if we can get a bit more damage. One of the cool things about Cubase saying Q is it doesn't have a soul trigger icon, so you can normally count on your attacks dealing the amount of damage that is listed. So when I'm attacking and going in for 3, it's almost guaranteed that I'm going to get that 3 damage and it's not going to push me up into 4. 1, 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, disregard everything I just said. I am not cut out for this. 1, 2, 3. Wait a second. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he got me. All good. It was canceled anyway. You still know what I mean. Gosh darn it. It's you can count on the amount of damage that you attack for. Anyone heard of Blood Plus? That'd be a good Weiss set. I remember Blood Plus. I used to watch it on Adult Swim. Those were good times. I remember the first episode really impressed me, but I don't remember too much about it. Also, I might pre-order the Gurren Lagann set and deck. I'm actually surprised it took him this long to put Gurren Lagann in, but I'm pretty excited for it. To be honest, I didn't really get into Gurren Lagann. I got into the first, I'd say like 5 episodes, and it wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't a horrible show or anything, but for some reason I just wasn't really interested in going back and watching more, so I never did. Still pretty nice though. Yoko's, of course, a cutie pie. I've got a Yoko hug pillow, actually, sitting right behind me. Good stuff, good stuff. I'm still surprised there isn't a Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid set yet. Me too. That makes two of us, brother. I have no idea why they didn't go ahead and hop on that. That's literally printing money if they had done that. Okay. Do I have to wait until this is reversed? Yeah. Okay, we take those. Gonna level up into... I don't really want to take my chances. I think I'm gonna go into yellow. Effect. When this becomes reversed. No. And then plus 2,000. Are you gonna trade 4,000 for 4,000? Are you gonna let me have it? Let's see here. Okay. All right. I'll make that trade. 1. Cancel. Actually, does it show up when I highlight everything like that? I gotta see. Oh, it kind of does, but it looks different. It's not blue. Huh. Interesting. Okay, and we'll take that 1 damage. Okay, cancel. Oh, that's funny. So our 3 climaxes down. Not doing too bad on our ratios. Could be better, could be worse. Let's draw. What are we going to get rid of? I guess we have to get rid of this for right now, because I need to make sure I've got a one of these to play. Gosh darn it, stop drawing these. It bothers me. Let's do this. How many cards stuffed in deck? Okay. That's actually not that bad, I guess. Plus 2 soul. No, we've gotten rid of a few climaxes, so this one should get me slightly better results. Let's go this one first. For 4. If I had a body pillow, I'd want Betelgeuse or whatever their name was from ReZero. Oh, that would scare the crap out of me. Alright, got cancelled. Sad stuff. I should have attacked with them first, but whatever. And then we will side. For 2. Cool. At least we got that through. I wouldn't mind one of some for the Fate series girls or Vocaloid one, I guess, or Neptunia. Good taste. Good taste. Let's see. I have body pillows of 2 girls from an anime I don't remember the name of. I have Haruhi Suzumiya from Haruhi. I have Yoko from Gurren Lagann. And then I've got 2 giant Pikachu pillows. Obviously for different purposes. Or I say purposes. Purposes sounds really creepy. For different reasons, I should say. I'm actually pretty proud. One of them is just one that I got when I was little as part of a Christmas gift, which I still love, cherish to this day. I think I've had it for... Oh god, I think I've had it for like 15 years now. That is way too long. And then I've got a giant Pikachu head that I won in a Pokemon tournament. I mean, I just beat a bunch of college kids, so it's not like I went to like some huge regional event and won that, but, you know, I was number 1, and I feel like that's all that matters. Okay, so ratios are not looking too good. Looks like we're sitting on 1/6, roughly. Honestly, I just drew way more climaxes than I expected to, which isn't good, but we still have time to get rid of this one, so we should be fine. I don't think I've stocked any either. Like, don't correct me if I have, because it's cheating, but I don't think I have. Kudo, I live life like an anime, and by that I mean in my senior year of high school I chased a girl down the hall on all 4s. Bro, please. I don't want to hear that my poor subscribers have gone to jail for chasing women around. As long as you don't still do that, I guess it's fine. Effects. Is it worth giving somebody the plus 2,000 power? I don't even know at this point. That was probably a really bad move, but that's okay. Hey Kudo, I had a question about the effect of a card. I'm a bit confused on it. It says when you use this card's backup, you may choose a card with this card's name in your waiting room and put it into your memory. Yeah. My question is, if I use its effect and I don't have another copy of the waiting room, can I send the one I used for the backup to memory? One sec, let me reread it. Yes. You can. The exact ruling of backups say that they hit the waiting room without ever hitting the field, and they hit the waiting room instantaneously, so By the time it hits the waiting room, it's already considered a valid target for your effect. She did the effect for... Oh, whoops. My bad. Let me just take this damage real quick. Whoa. We take those ones. Okay. Okay, the question becomes, have I completely screwed myself by putting that card in the discard pile? We'll see. We'll see. I hope not. The laws of probability tell me that it was a completely okay move to make, but I believe absolutely nothing until I see it for myself. Alright. We gotta do this, boys. Please. Yes. Good stuff. Now, the question is, do I play the lottery? Oh god, I do. I do play the lottery. Oh, please don't make me regret this. Did I? Wait a second. I don't think I did I? Let me scroll up real quick. Oh, no. Okay, I think I owe Zombie Smash here another match later. Because I am just completely... Here, I'll take that climax's damage. That's completely fine. And then let's draw 2. I deserve this. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, so we're another climax down. I can't tell exactly how many climaxes I have left. I think it's 1. 4, 5, 6. It's 2. Okay. Not a big deal. So again, law of probability says that this should be a completely okay turn for me to do this. Let's go now. Side. Let's deal that 2 damage. Oh. Subpar. Oh, gosh darn it. You didn't have to do that. Didn't have to do that, dude. No, the exact price for Borderlands on Steam fell out of my wallet into Kudos stream. Oh no. Okay, man. Alright. Well, guess what we're doing Tuesday, guys? We're playing Borderlands. And quite luckily, I don't have anything else to do. So a huge thank you again to Subpar for his generous donation. I will purchase the game right after the stream, I promise, if I have not spent it all on something else. Just kidding. Just kidding. I will totally buy it right after the game's over. Thank you, though. Thank you. $20, $30, $25. Wow, you guys are a lot older than I thought you were. Interesting. Whenever I look at my analytics, it says that most of my audience is between like 13 and 20 or something. I mean, wait, it might be 13 and 18. I don't know. My audience is pretty young. Which, of course, makes it difficult to talk about some of the stuff I actually want to talk about, but it's totally fine. I probably wouldn't do well as a hentai streamer anyway. Good times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be another level up. I'm probably going to level up this turn too, which means I can make use of some of these cards. Really wish I didn't have to get rid of these event cards right here, because I'm pretty healthy on stock. My daily life consists of trying to find a job, kind of like OPM's origin story. Yeah. I remember those days. I think I got my first job at 18. Ended up finding an opening at Vaughn's. Took it, and that was no, that wasn't my first job. Holy cow, no, that wasn't my first job at all. My first job ever. There was a mall, and there were food kiosks set up, and I got a job at a barbecue place. It was called BJ's Barbecue, and I worked there for one day, just one, because I went in and I worked, and everything went okay. I made a couple of mistakes. It was my very first job. It's funny looking back. It was a little bit like an anime situation, which is funny thinking on it now because that was when I was really into anime, so it fit really well. I worked with 3 really cute Asian girls, and one of them was legendary. Not because she was cute, but her hands were made of like pure titanium. She could grab like boiling hot water and just move it wherever she wanted to. Like, you could see the steam rising from it. You could see like the outsides of it. Like, if water dripped on it, it would just evaporate immediately. Super hot bowls of just stuff, and she would touch it like it was no problem, and it was crazy. I sometimes wondered if she was even human, or if something like legitimately happened to damage the nerves in her hand or something. It was nuts. But after my first day of work, they paid me what I was owed for that day, which was, I think I made like $30 or something. And then I gave the guy my number, and it was like an on-call job. They didn't give you schedules. It was just like, I'll call you in the afternoon to let you know whether or not you need to come into work. And I was like, okay. So I gave him my number, and then a week went by and he didn't call me. So I went and I talked to him, and I was like, hey, have you not needed me this last week? And he was like, oh yeah, I just don't remember your number. And I was like, okay. So I wrote down my number, I gave it to him again. Another week passed, and I came by and I talked to him about it, and I was like, hey, WTF, mate? And he said, oh, sorry, I actually lost your phone number. Can you give it to me again? So I gave him my phone number again, and he never called. So I just never went in again. That was my very first job. Honestly, maybe I did something to make him angry, and that's just why he never called me again, but that's life. Maybe that's for the videos, but I guess we adults come for the live streams. Yeah, maybe. That's true. Man, I need a I need a hentai streamer in my life. One day, dude. One day. 2 years away from midlife crisis age. Can't wait. Stop it. You guys are making me feel all old. Oh, okay. Because I'm 26, and I don't want to be thinking about that right now. By the way, you were curious who was the girl who praised Atua? It's Angie. There we go. She's the one drinking the Kool-Aid. Yeah, Angie's pretty cute. I'll give it to her. I'm not really into the whole like religious nut thing, but she pulls it off kind of well. I can get kind of into it. And what do you do, Mrs.? Beginning of your opponent's draw phase, somebody gets plus power. Doesn't work here really. This attacks if you have Psychos True Identity. You can pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for 2 magic characters, put them in your hand. Wow. It's beefy. At Kudo-kun, it says you're in the Final Fantasy room still. Really? That's weird. Normally when you enter a room, it takes you out of the other rooms. Huh. Time to play some Total War Warhammer. I never got into the Total War series. I think it's one of the only mainstream RTSs that I never really got into. Because I was into StarCraft for a while. I got into Supreme Commander. Really loved my time with Supreme Commander. I got into Ruse, which a lot of people wouldn't count that, but I do because it was a good game. Yeah. There's a girl on YouTube who reacts to hentai. You're gonna say that, but you're not gonna tell everybody in the stream what her name is so we can go search for her? That's not cool. I want to see that too. I don't remember her name, but you can find it pretty easily by looking for girl reacts to hentai. Okay, fair enough. See my Hey, it looks like I cut out. Nice. Well, that's a story wasted. Alright, let's take this 2 damage. 1 and 2. Effects. There's 1. There's 2. Can get rid of this. Perfect. uh So just out of curiosity, can somebody tell me when I cut out? Because I'm curious to see if I cut out in the middle of talking about one of my stories. Nah. Draw 2. 2 left in library. That is unfortunate. Cost 1 or lower characters. So we could go into this, and then go into this. Won't get rid of this, but it's not a big deal. To rest this, search your deck for a magic character. Sounds kind of annoying. Probably get rid of that. Then again, I don't really care about that, do I? Really just want to do as much damage as I can. So I guess let's play this. Move this, move this. Does this cost 1 or 2? 2. Darn, that's a lot. Go ahead and get rid of Tea Party here. Would really like to have my other one, but that's okay. Oh, and I was right. I didn't have any climaxes in here. Nice. Ah. Alright, good stuff. And then we can just go straight into this. Alright, we still stand a fighting chance. Okay, we're gonna make this happen. Direct for 3. Direct for 3, and I need to deck refresh. do I frontal attack? I think I do. I don't really see a downside to that. I mean, my ratios are going to be a little messed up, but at least I'll have enough to use the effect on my opponent's turn. Oh gosh darn it, I keep going into my other thing. No, of all the cards. Alright, fine. Frontal. For 2. And then there is a chance. A small chance that I can win this game next turn. And then we're good. Oh, and alright, cool. So it went through. We're done for the turn. And we'll see what happens. But I might actually stand a chance of winning next turn. Holy cow. You guys talking about playing Weiss Schwarz in real life? Totally cool, totally cool. Wish I could play Weiss Schwarz in real life too, but unfortunately it's too expensive. What I used to do is I used to just print out proxies and do that. It's pretty good times. Put a card in your hand with the waiting room. This card is placed on the stage from your hand. You pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for... Oh. Okay, just a basic searcher. Oh, good stuff. So anyways, to summarize a little story I was telling earlier, I won't go into the entire thing again, I suppose, because it was pretty long, but pretty much when I was a really young teenager, I was really fascinated by different people's sexual preferences, and I wanted to know more about it, so I did a lot of research, and I actually talked to some people who have different fetishes and stuff, and that was really fun. So I actually got like really deeply psychologically into the idea of like different preferences and stuff, and I got really interested in like hentai artists and stuff. So I did a lot of research on that, and then when I got a little older, I became like a blogger, and I sort of blogged about hentai, but not necessarily just like talking about it, but I actually did sort of research and stuff on different artists and different artist styles and techniques and things that sort of push people towards one preference or another, or how like one preference will sort of push people's interests towards certain people and whatever, and it was pretty fun. And then after that, I went to an anime convention, and I talked to somebody who works in sort of translating stuff, and they really liked me. So I did a little bit of translation stuff for a while, and I still have the files for one thing that I translated. I never finished it, ever, but I translated part of it, and excuse me, that was really fun, and I still have it, and it's sort of one of the things I cherish. When I get a little bit better at Japanese, I want to talk to the translation person again, because like the side translators I have make pretty decent money, and it'd be a pretty decent side job and sort of small source of income while I'm waiting for like better work to pop in. Cancel. It's funny. Good times. Good times. Front for 4. Here we go. Let's go 1, 2. Cancel effects. Gonna go ahead and cancel this damage here. He dies. Let's pay R2. Whew. We're gonna pull this off, guys. I can feel it. And then your effects. One damage. Okay. And then we take that 4, 2, 3. Oh no, are we gonna actually take it this time? Ouch. That hurts. That hurts a lot. That's okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. I hope I draw that healing level 3. Ha, good stuff. The thing is, now I really need to draw Climax. Alright, let's make this happen. You guys ready? I'm going to turn this into a win for the Cubase Q deck. That is not what I wanted to draw at all. Holy cow, deck, you are evil. Evil. How do I go about this? Very interesting predicament to be in. Okay. Why did you make me do that? This had literally just been one card down. I'd be in such a good position right now. I can't use this to get rid of anything important, so I guess we will just go for it and see what happens. If I get lucky and I get a Climax here... Nope. Oh, but did it stick though? Yes. We're at 4. We're just gonna go straight in, see what happens. Nice! Cool, 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 cool.
feels good, man. Oh, there's the cancel. That sucks. But that's okay, because we're going to pull it off here. I can feel it. I can feel it in my little cube toes. Never mind. This is where I get burned for saying that the cube deck is cool, because you don't have to worry about that extra soul thing right here throwing your numbers off. Oh, it's okay, because we still have hope. I believe in you, QA. We just have to survive 3 attacks this turn and we win next turn. Alrighty, looks like some people are heading out. Have a good night, Subpar. Thank you again for your very generous donation. It will be put to good use. And Obito is going to sleep because it's midnight too. Man, I have just been doing this for too long. It is almost 9 o'clock. We got started at like 3. I hate Kyubey. You can't hate Kyubey. He's so cute. He just wants to give you magical powers. Okay. Three and no arch. Okay. What are you at right now? 12? Oh, that's so low. So first, let's take the damage. 1, 2. We take it. Effect. This is gonna decide it all. Because if he does not win this turn, I have a feeling I win next turn. Because if I draw a Kyubey saying Q, then, you know, it's just a free card to my hand. Play it, attack with a row of 3, and that's pretty much it. 4's a lot. 1, 2, 3. GG's. Gosh darn it. So close. Just like 1 turn away. Good times though. Good times. It's almost midnight here as well, but in my world that just means it's the perfect time for coffee. Lols. I'm not gonna lie, coffee does sound pretty darn good right now. So we took a zombie. And let's see. Think I've got time for... I think I'll go ahead and play one more match. Just one more. I would normally cut it off here, but you know what? Since we missed the stream last week and we've been missing the streams a bit over these past few weeks, let's go ahead and just do one more, just to get it out of our systems. So the question becomes, what should be the last deck that we use? Oh god. I think I closed it by accident. Hold on. Anything risky? Okay, we're good. Whew. Whew. Need to open up a quick YouTube tab because I just closed my chat too. Let's go here. Listen to my own beautiful voice. Pop out the chat, and we're good. Deadeye Sayaka had to channel evil to beat Kyubey. That would be pretty funny. Okay, so got an option, okay? Let me just bring up the thing. We can do one of 3 different decks. I'll give you guys a choice of 3, and you guys can pick. Or you know what, since Kojiro's going to be playing next, Kojiro can pick 2. So the 3 decks that we can choose are Dead-Eyed Sayaka, Kirito's Magic Markers, or the Mami Homura deck. So 2 of my Madoka decks, or the Kirito Magic Marker deck. We've got a vote for Sao. We've got 1 vote for Sao and 1 vote for Dead-Eyed Sayaka. Oh, we've got a vote for Mami Homura. We've got 1 vote for all 3 of them. So we are exactly nowhere. Kojiro doesn't care. So whatever the next deck somebody mentions is the deck I'm going to use. If there's a certain deck you want to see, now's the time to speak. Sao, alright, we're doing it. Magic Markers. The deck that never works until it does. The deck that we all have to believe in. Because it's the deck we know can be really broken if we just make it happen. Okay, one day this deck is going to be meta. I will figure out how to make this deck meta. Okay, we'll make it happen. It's just going to take some time. How can it be broken? It can be broken because Kirito gets really big and he can double attack. I know it takes like 20 turns for it to actually happen, but I believe in him. It is a very powerful... See? Kojiro knows. Kojiro knows it can be a powerful deck. I guess Sayaka got better instead of turning evil. Yeah, for once. Poor Sayaka. Nobody loves Sayaka. I remember my friend, I don't know if he's ever been in a stream, but he goes by Masaki Hikaru, and he was obsessed with Sayaka. Sayaka everything. He has a Sayaka deck with Sayaka deck sleeves and just all this Sayaka merchandise. I even got him like a really nice expensive Sayaka figurine. I think it was a Nendroid, and it was the posable one. It was like $50 or something. It's crazy. Nendroids are too crazy. So yeah, as soon as he got into ReZero, he dropped Sayaka for Rem. I had never seen somebody love Sayaka the way that Masaki did, and as soon as he got into ReZero, Sayaka just didn't even exist to him anymore, and he to this day remains a Rem fanboy. So sad. So sad. So a few days ago, I decided to watch the first half... Wait a second. Watch half of the first season for Sailor Moon Crystal. Don't know why I stopped at half, but was Sailor Moon a creeper in the original series like she is in Crystal? I haven't seen Crystal, and it's been a long time since I've seen the original series. Here's my thing. I went back and tried to watch the original series like a couple of years ago. I couldn't sit through it. It was my very first anime of all time, and I was so excited to go back and watch it and maybe get into it again. And I mean, I don't know if it was just always awful and I just never noticed, or what the deal is, but I cannot sit through the original Sailor Moon anymore. It's just too bad. Go ahead and get rid of 3. I should get rid of 4, honestly, but we're gonna go ahead and save that. Oh, I should have just got rid of it. Gosh darn it. Well, that'll show me for being careful. I have her as a phone channel on my phone. Oh, rip you, dude. Oh my god, we're playing against a Shioko deck. I didn't even notice. I've actually never played against this deck before, ever. If you like card games. Card the game or Shio? Oh, holy cow. Zombie, are you Masaki? Are you him just under a different name? Oh, we're clocking a level 0? That hand must be godlike. That's why I decided to check out Crystal. I have fond memories of watching the original as a kid, tried to watch it as an adult, and couldn't because it's pretty awful. Yeah, I can totally understand. I'll have to check out Crystal at one of these points. It's funny. I actually have never owned like a Sailor Moon DVD, but the thing that I do own is I own the complete live action Sailor Moon series on DVD, and it's like this really bad bootleg DVD, but I own it. Going to the beach for card games. Okay, so we're dealing that 2 damage. Okay, I know somebody talked about it before, and I disagreed with them, but it is really creepy that she has literally the exact same face in all of her pictures. The only thing different are her eyebrows, and you can barely see her eyebrows because of her hair. Cancel. It is same face, creepy face. Yeah, it is Kojiro who said it, which is very fitting because now he's using the deck. It is a little weird. I didn't really realize how bad the problem was until I saw a bunch of cards lined up in front of each other, but it is pretty weird. I'll give you that. Oh god. Oh, stop it. Don't do this to me. We're trying to make the deck look good, remember? I mean, it's the only play I've got. Fronts for... Nevertheless, she's the overlord for Weiss Schwarz. I mean, she is. She's the mascot. Which is funny because, for those who didn't know, Weiss Schwarz has an anime. It was one of the anime, like, shorts, kind of, where, one sec. Yeah, he got it. So anyways, it was like this shorts series. I think there were 13 episodes in the first season. Cannot believe I have to say the words "in the first season" because it's one of the worst things I've ever seen that's been animated. I'm not even exaggerating. But anyways, there was a Weiss Schwarz anime. It was done by an actual animation company with actual voice actors and everything. And for whatever reason, like, they didn't use Shioko for it. I'm glad they didn't, for the record. I'm glad they didn't. But they ended up inventing just 2 random teenagers to star in it. And they never actually even mentioned Shioko at all. It's interesting. It's funny, a review of the Weiss Schwarz anime was going to be my 2500 subscriber special. And I never got around to doing a 2500 sub special. I always thought about going back and doing it, but at this point it would be almost a year late, so yeah, probably not going to do it now. I'll save it for my 5,000 sub special probably, if I ever get there. Crystal wasn't too bad, fairly cute with some stuff that I did like. Might watch the rest of it at some point. I wouldn't suggest it to anyone unless they grew up with the original, though. That's fair. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check it out at some point. In fact, I want to say that I'd like to do a video on it, but I probably wouldn't. Not necessarily anything against the series, but I'm really jaded when it comes to YouTube anime. What do you even call it? The YouTube anime community, I guess? Like, it's so hard for me to actually talk about anime on YouTube because I really don't want to be associated with the anime community at all. Like, of all of the communities that I've had to deal with, okay, my interests have led me through the furry community, the Sonic fandom, the Undertale fandom, like, obviously video game elitists, card game elitists. I've been through everything. And the anime community is one of the worst communities that I've had to deal with on YouTube at all, bar none. Which I know is probably going to sound like, it's going to sound kind of ludicrous to some people, because I'm sure there are some people that you guys like to watch who do anime videos, and I don't really want to offend any of you when I talk about this, but like, a lot of the people who are anime creators, I guess, on YouTube, oh god, what is this? I'm just not a big fan of their work. Let's just put it that way. That's the easiest, most nicest, I guess you could say, way that I could say it is. I'm not a fan of people who review anime related stuff on YouTube. It's just not good. I can't even play the game right now. Kirito, what are you doing? It's so bad. Oh no. Can't wait for your billion sub special. Yeah, totally. PewDiePie is a few steps away, I can feel it. Can't be worse than the Sonic fandom. And I say that as an old Sonic fanboy. I think they are much worse than the Sonic fandom. See, here's my problem with the anime community as opposed to something like the Sonic fandom. With the Sonic fandom, there's like this really heavy love for the franchise, and you can tell that's where a lot of the negativity comes from. It's like, man, we loved the old stuff so much that we have to rip on how bad the new stuff is. People make original characters because they love the universe, and just, it can be good times. But with the anime community, it's like every single big anime reviewer is, like, they've just reached a point where they don't even really review stuff for their audience anymore. It's almost like they've forgotten how to review something for an audience, and they pretty much just review stuff for themselves. And it's really weird. One good example of this is Digibrony. Digibrony is probably the worst in the anime community. Like, Digibrony's the one person that I would never want to be ever. His work is so bad that it almost didn't actually happen, but almost encouraged me to go into being a commentator so I can commentate on his videos. Cause he's just so bad. All of his videos are so pretentious. Like, he goes to IMDb. Let's take a talk. One sec. reveal the top card of your library if it's a blah. Okay. But anyways, like he goes to IMDb and looks up like the name of some voice actors, and he acts like he's this huge anime critic because he knows how to Google voice actors and stuff and talk about them when he's doing his reviews. It's ridiculous. It's just he's one of the hardest people to listen to because he talks about anime as if it's like this thing that you're supposed to take seriously. Like if an anime doesn't move you emotionally, then the anime doesn't even deserve to exist. And like he thinks, like I said before, he thinks he's so high and mighty because he knows how to go on Google and Google search like the name of the artists who worked on an anime and can judge them that way. Like I watched his how to tell if an anime is bad in like one episode or something. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but one of the worst videos I've ever watched. Like I'm somebody who sits through cringe compilations. I sit through like meme compilations. I sit through some of the worst trash on YouTube. Okay, I used to watch Vine compilations. But his stuff is seriously like the hardest thing that I've ever had to watch and listen to because he just doesn't get it, you know. He's one of those people that just he has to take anime so seriously that it's no longer fun for anybody to watch. And I think that's the easiest way to describe it, is a lot of the anime community just takes anime so seriously that it's no longer really fun to watch. They only watch stuff from the highest grade studios. They will completely crap all over you if you say you like an English dub of something, because obviously the Japanese dub has got to be better, even though almost none of them actually speak Japanese, so none of them even like know if the Japanese that they're listening to is good. They hear it as white noise and they assume that it has to be good because anime comes from Japan, so obviously if the Japanese do it, it's got to be better, without even giving the English voice actors a chance. Like all the negativity that's in the anime reviewing community is negativity that comes from like actual high and mighty hate. Just like feeling like you're up in the clouds and looking down on people who just don't know as much as you, and that's where all of the hate comes from, and it's so bad. Like everything's got to be like a philosophical journey with most YouTube videos surrounding anime, and then they've got to use some kind of like really buzzy sort of title for their video. You never see like something review or like let's talk about something. It's got to be something like I saw a tagline for a video that said like it is totally okay to pirate anime. Wow, I totally can't see what you're doing there, dude. You must definitely think that it's okay to pirate anime, and you're definitely not just putting that in your title to be clickbaity and say something, oh my god, are we being real right now? Holy crap. Oh, this isn't going well. And you know, it's just this clickbaity crap where like they take something that everybody disagrees with and they put it as the title of their video, and then they just like sort of ramble on about it for a while. I feel like I've been talking about this way too much. Like I'm gonna make some people angry with this, but yeah, I'm just not a big fan of the anime community, and I try not to talk about anime related things because I want to stay away from it. But what were we even talking about? What started this? The Weiss Schwarz anime, right? So there was a Weiss Schwarz anime, and it was one of the worst things I've ever seen, and I was gonna talk about it for my 2,500 subscriber special, and I never did. And if you're curious, you can watch it on YouTube. I don't know why anybody would watch the Weiss Schwarz anime, but if you really wanted to, it's there. Oh, come on. Oh, are you being real right now? Please. Alright, Kirito, I get it. I get it. You just don't want to do it. That's fine. No, it's totally cool. Yeah, we'll just take a humiliating loss. Let me guess. In Mother's Basement and Digibrony are like your favorite two content creators, and you're really angry at me for talking smack about them, and that's why you won't climax cancel anything. That's gotta be it. Kirito faints over the faints in the face of the Overlord of Weiss Swords. I mean, it is a pretty powerful face. Literally the exact same mouth. You don't even have to change like much about the face at all, except you have to swap the realistic eyes out for the circles. Hajimari no Hi. There we go. Cancel. I didn't even get to play level 1. I legitimately didn't get to play a single card for level 1. As an anime fan, I can say the anime review community is horrible. I have legitimately been harassed because I don't like JoJo. Yeah, that's the kind of thing you can expect. It's so bad. I always love English dubs. Not one anime I've watched in English dub has been bad. Also, I'm always open to any type of anime. Should have listened to Sayaka and her Dead Eyes. I should have. I should have played Dead-Eyed Sayaka. For sure. Okay. No, it's okay. We're gonna turn it around, though. Oh, wait a second. Is it, though? It might... No, it's not. Okay. Well, we'll get rid of this, then. No, wait a second. Oh, we need red, though. Oh, crap. What do I do? Okay, I guess we don't have a choice. Let's get rid of this. 1, 2... Why didn't I just get rid of this at the beginning of the game? Oh no, I thought that... Oh no, I messed up huge. I thought I had a yellow card in here. Okay, this one's totally on me. I deserve every bad thing that's coming to me. I have no idea why, but I thought for sure when I was looking here, I had yellow already. I deserve every bad thing I get this turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many cards left in deck? 17? Then let's... Nah, and... Nah. The face. Yep, it's the face, dude. I can't concentrate. It's like she's staring at me from every direction. You shouldn't let a community / fandom keep you from talking about something you want to talk about. Maybe, dude. I don't know. There are some things anime related I would like to talk about. In particular, I want to talk about Neon Genesis Evangelion because I personally don't like Neon Genesis like at all, and I'd like to talk about why. I'd like to talk about is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon, because I also hate that anime. I'd like to talk about some anime that I like Saikon no Quasar. I really liked Medaka Box. I'd really like to talk about that. There are a lot of anime related things that I've wanted to talk about over the years, but I just really, it's so hard. It's so hard to want to make anime related content when you see the anime related content that's on YouTube. The god of making wise content and you can't even play it right. Yeah. Good stuff. It's okay though, this is Weiss Swords. I have seen people come back from crazier situations than this. You're back, Peter? What did you miss? Well, we've had a little bit of difficulty this match. That's what you've missed. If you've ever wanted to see me get absolutely stomped, then this is the match to watch. You think she's cute? I mean, she is cute, but it's just like, it's how similar all of her cards are It's just like it's sort of like if there was a bush here, it would just be like all these little eyes and mouths staring out at you. Card game wo shiyou. Look, she's standing over like a dead body, and she's still holding a deck of cards with the same look on her face. That is the look of a man who's been dueled into submission. Wait a second, is that the symbol for G? Okay, so if that says what I think it says こんな時間はカードゲームをしよう, which means essentially this is the time to play card games. Heartless. What is that? Character opposite this gains +6 soul? Interesting. You're under arrest. Your crime is card game. I do deserve to be arrested for this match, if we're being completely honest. But on the bright side, look, we've got yellow. No, we don't. That man on the floor is Kudo, just dead because of his misplace. Yes, this is me very, very soon. Oh god, there's 2 of me. Direct 5. You got it, buddy. 1, 2. Hey, look at all these zeros. You've gotta be... Can I have a break? Please? Please don't make this one. Oh. Nice. Okay. Okay. We're back in this, boys. Shima Shima Bikini Shioko. So Shima Shima means stripes? That's an interesting way to say it. Bokaru Vocal Shioko. That one makes sense. Direct 3. Okay. Okay. 1. Cancel. Whew. We're still in this, guys. We're back in gear. We can do this. I have faith. Kirito's just warming up. Shirokuro. Oh, it literally just says Shirokuro runner. Yeah, never mind. That one's boring. Otsuri Shioko. Festival Shioko. That one makes sense. Oh Hanami Shioko. That one I can read. Feels good, man. Alright. Okay, we're back in business, boys. This is it. All you gotta do is clock this. Draw 2. They're not climaxes somehow. We have 5 cards left. We can drop this. But I don't really need it for anything, right? I'm really not going to get any use out of Accelerate, am I? I'm 2 levels behind. I'm like 9 or 10 cards behind, come to think of it. That's pretty hefty. I don't think I'll get any use out of Accelerate the match. I could drop these to take care of these, I guess. I could also just drop these. It's too low to really do anything. Like, the one good thing about him being on level 0 is I have freedom to play pretty much any card in my hand if I really want to. The question just becomes, do I want to? This is probably the only chance I'm going to get to actually use these two cards, so I'm going to go ahead and drop them. 1, 2, and then don't really need this because I'm not going to get much out of it, right? I'm only going to play a level 1. Okay, here's the comeback, boys. Somebody commented on one of my videos. I gotta see what that is. Let's go. Am I even gonna get this? Yeah, I am. We're gonna do this. I have full faith in you, Kirito. Let's see what this nice fan had to say. Oh, no, he literally just said Robin on my Fire Emblem Warriors video because I told everybody to comment the name of a... I need to start doing that more. I think it's kind of funny when I tell somebody to just say something random at the end of one of my videos just to see who was paying attention. Because there are some videos where, like, I don't know if everybody's made it to the end, and that's why they've said some of the things they've said. Like, my Etrian Odyssey review confuses me. I'm really happy about how well it's doing, but my thing with Etrian Odyssey, for anybody who didn't watch the video, was I told everybody it was a really well-made game, but that I personally probably wasn't going to get too heavy invested into it because I like story-based games. And everybody sort of took that as, oh, you didn't understand going into it that Etrian Odyssey wasn't a story-based game. Well, here's why Etrian Odyssey doesn't have a story. And, you know, it's it's tough because I say in the video, like, I realize that Etrian Odyssey is not supposed to have a story because you're supposed to craft the story on your own, and I think it's really good for people who like that kind of thing, but I'm not one of those people, so I probably won't stick with it because I prefer it if I have a story sort of pushing me by, because there's so much grinding in the game, and I feel like if I'm grinding towards the next story mission, it's a little easier to deal with. Oh, I got somebody else that... somebody else came to my Fire Emblem review. It was Zombie. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and leave a thumbs up on your comment. Good times. Alrighty, have a good night, Phoenix. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry you had to watch such atrocious gameplay as soon as you left. If I get this, he'll be at level 2 as well, and we'll still be in the game. It's gotta deal that 3 damage. That's 1. 2. Oh, come on. You can't cut me this 1 break. I don't know why, but I really want to play some Yokai Watch right now. Maybe it has something to do with the bad luck I'm having. I don't really know why I associate playing Yokai Watch with having bad luck, but I really want to play some Yokai Watch right now. You're almost done watching Fates. Next up is Prisma series, aka Lolly Makeouts. Is there really a series of Fate where oh no, you're right. Yeah, Prisma Ilia, I remember. Yeah, I talked about the Weiss set a little bit. I don't think I talked about, like, did a full set review, but I remember talking about the set with somebody. Yeah, that looked interesting. And if it's called the Lolly Makeout, then, you know, I've got to check it out, because that sounds way too weird to not watch. Like, how do you go from something as serious as Fate Zero into, into a show called the Lolly Makeout by the fans? Question, Eric, if gonna be your last match for the night or not. To be honest, I might not even get to Eric, which I'm really sorry about, but Eric's cool. Eric knows that I'll play him anytime he wants to off stream. It's just, like, I wasn't even gonna do this match, but I decided to because it's been so long since I've done one of these. So, I'm probably going to finish up this last match and then call it for the night, and then we'll see what happens the next couple of days. Gains plus 1500 power and Encore, very nice. You search, very nice. And this is currently getting plus 2000 power. Okay, that's some pretty heavy stuff. Okay, gets one card. It's a pretty lucky card to have right now because it doesn't search from the library, it searches from the waiting room, so he's actually got quite the selection, if we're being honest. Fated Khalid is Lolly Yuri almost in time, but for that exists the fandom. Well, now I'm deathly curious. I absolutely have to see it now. Prisma Ilia isn't really a canon Fate because it's a what if the Grail was dead or something. But some scenes are just pure makeout, almost borderline hentai, but magical girls. I'm gonna have to watch this tonight, aren't I? That just sounds so weird. I can't wrap my head around it. I've got to watch it for myself. Gives 500 power to Sheep Shioko. Oh, okay. What is this at? 500. So 1,000 back here. It's at 8,500. Crap. Don't watch Prisma Ilia. It's pretty trash. Listen to this guy right here. He's telling me that I shouldn't watch it because it's trash. You guys gonna sit back and take that? Direct for 2, 1, and 2. Nah. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so let's see here. I might actually be in not a terrible position. I think, don't quote me on this because I'm not going to go back and check, but I think at least 7 of my climaxes are going to be here in my deck. In fact, there's a chance that all 8 of them are here in my deck because I don't remember going into one. I might have, oh, come to think of it, I think I might be down 1 climax, but 7 isn't bad. And quite a lot of cards otherwise. So, there might be just like a glimmer of hope left for me, depending on what happens with this next attack. I plan to watch it in English dub, so the makeouts are true American Girl. It's so weird. Not that I'm above a lolly makeout session, okay? It's totally fine. It's such a weird way of putting it. You fighting the queen? Yeah, I'm fighting the Overlord of Weiss Schwarz right now. Baby, I'm getting Tolo Ru. Nice. Actually, I unironically wanted to get into Tolo Ru, but I just never did. It's weird though. What actually made me look at Tolo Ru was the huge controversy surrounding this cosplayer, I think called Momo-kun. Like, I'm part of a sort of fan group for Anime Expo, and everybody talks about Momo-kun in the Anime Expo chat. It is insane how popular she is there. And there are people who love her and think her work is great and defend her to the death, and there are people who absolutely hate her work and think she's a piece of garbage for whatever reason. I don't really know much about her. Direct 2. You got it. 1. Am I really going to go to level 3 now? Ah, yes! Cancel! These ratios. These ratios are coming through for me. If I do have 6, then I'm at rough 1-5, which is not awful. Definitely worse. Why does it have to be 8,500? Okay. Is it even worth it? She has Encore, right? Oh, well, it's Clock Encore. Might be able to abuse this. What am I gonna do tonight for real, though? I'm probably not actually gonna play Yokai Watch. I think what I actually want to do is play some Watch Dogs for a while. Maybe I'll play Watch Dogs, and then I'll maybe play a couple of matches of League, and then yeah, I'm thinking Watch Dogs, League, and then I gotta check out this Prisma Ilia thing because I'm way too curious now. And then how much was it? Was it just 1, right? Ah, bop, bop, bop. Check, 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 check. Okay, good stuff. Thank God this is the last match of the night. I think everything for the past like hour and a half has just been 100% failure. A quick thank you though to anybody who stuck with me today. It's really awesome that I have a couple of people who actually stick with me through some of this stuff. I wonder what my view count is right now. I'm gonna check. Oh, whoops. That's not the right button. Oh god, I have to stop being lazy now. YouTube. Four people watching. That is insane. How on earth are there 4 people that are sitting through this right now? It's crazy. You people are crazy, but I love you anyways. So anyways, let's talk more about Momo-kun. Oh, oh, you love me too. Oh, oh, you guys. You guys. Okay, so 1,000 power, 1 soul. You got it, dude. Just let me know what numbers I'm dealing with, and I'll take care of the rest. It's okay, dude. I don't know anything about Momo-kun, so I wouldn't talk about it on stream. It's totally fine. 15,000 frontal attack? Are we being real right now? This attacks if the level of the battle opponent is 3 or higher, it gets plus 6,000. No! Why are you doing this? What did I ever do to you? Oh, cancel. Goody. Ah. I mean, could be worse. Could be playing. Like every time I'm doing badly in a Weiss Schwarz match, I just have to tell myself it could be worse. My opponent could be playing Kantai, and then I just feel a lot better about myself. Shioko wants Kirito in her harem. Oh god. Oh, I don't want to think about that. Gosh darn it. Why do you have to be so much stronger than me? For 2. Alright. Let's see. 1. Cancel. Yay. It's almost like I stand a chance or something. The question becomes, is it worth it to blow this card on this card right here? Actually, can you even... Oh, snap. That's not even strong enough to step... Wait a second. Yes, it is. 3,000. Yeah. Is it worth it to save it? It would open up a... Oh, jeez. Never mind. It's going to attack side anyway. Nice. Okay. Probably a good move. Yes! Kirito just wants to get through this. Let's, at the very least, get him to level 3. And saving Kirito's pointless. He's going to hit the discard pile no matter what, so he's going to lose his markers. There's no reason to keep him around. Let's talk about our favorite animes. Currently, I recently bought the Ken Cole Blu-ray, watching that with English dubs. I'm almost done with it, but it's my personal favorite because ship girls and history lessons. So, I'm really not sure how many of my videos you've seen, but Kontai Ken Cole is sort of a meme in our little chat because it's so powerful. Like, they gave it so many different options when it first came out. It was the biggest set of its time, coming out with like 160 cards, and it just had the answer to absolutely everything. And I really hated it for a while because it seemed like Bushiroad showed it much more preference than like anything else that came out at the time. So we just kind of I just kind of make fun of it a little bit. Favorite animes, though. So my top 3 favorite animes never change. They probably will never change. Give me a second to figure out what I'm going to stock, and then I'll keep talking about it. Let's stock this. Probably a bad idea, but I have something I want to do that needs the other cards. Okay, that works. Yeah, we're okay. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy back out there. Move these around so it's against the weakest character. We'll get wait a second. Can I accelerate over this? Will that work? 55, 9,000, 1,500, 7,500, 8,000, 8,500. Holy cow. And then I can just shove this right on in the back. Okay, so like I was saying before, my favorite 3 anime of all time are as follows: Rurouni Kenshin / Samurai X, Full Metal Alchemist, the original, not Brotherhood, and Case Closed / Detective Conan. Those are my top 3 anime. They will never change, probably because I'm so heavily invested into them nostalgia-wise. But they're my top 3 anime, and then the next 2 anime sort of change around a bit. Right now, I think it's World God Only Knows and No Game No Life. I think those 2 are vying for 4 and 5. And then I normally like to have Panty and Stocking in there somewhere, but right now, No Game No Life and oh god, No Game No Life and World God Only Knows are like right there. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and pay 1 to play this. Okay, I think we are all set. Front, we're looking at 8,000 with this, 9,000. For 2. Like I said before, if I cannot get him to level 3 this turn, I don't think I stand a chance of winning this game. I think it's going to be impossible. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yuki Yuna is my hero. Wait a second. Yuki Yuna is a hero. Madoka, Monogatari, NEG, Fate Zero. That's a pretty good list. I like a lot of those. I like Madoka. I think this is Neon Wait a second. Is it? I think this is Evangelion, which I don't like Evangelion, but that's fine. Oh, God. Did you cancel? No. I'm so dead. This is only getting plus 1,000. It's only a 6,000. That's totally gonna kill the crap out of it. Ah, fronts. For one. So let's get back to your list here. I've never heard of Yuki Yuna as a hero. I know about the Monogatari series, but I've never actually gotten into it. I've seen a lot of stuff about Bakemonogatari, and I really want to check it out, but I just haven't. Fate Zero is probably one of the most beautiful anime I've ever seen, so good job there. You should have seen my Kontai deck when it came to English. It was Hiei Wall Builder. Oh. It used both Hieis and was pretty ghetto, but I won with it against Attack on Titan. Nice. Good job. OMG, I love No Game No Life. Shiro's my favorite lolly. She's close, okay? Shiro is a pretty awesome character. But to be honest, like, No Game No Life is probably the first series I can really talk about where, like, the main guy I actually like more than the main girl. Like, Sora is such a baller, dude. Well, I'm not going to get him leveled up this turn, so I might as well play it safe. All side. For one. Yep, and now I cannot win, but we are, oh by golly, gonna try my hardest. Mayo Chiki is my favorite. Oh god, I don't know what we're talking about here. The name isn't ringing a bell. I meant to say NGE. Oops, yeah. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Really am not impressed with Neon Genesis. Of course it's canceled. My top 5 are Madoka, Kon-Cole, Keijo, Maid-sama, and Kill la Kill. Seems like a pretty decent list. Let's see. I love Madoka to death. Madoka's one of my favorites too. Kon-Cole, I've never actually seen it. I play the online game, but I don't actually watch the anime. Keijo, my girlfriend is huge into Keijo. I've got to check it out sometime. It seems like a pretty decent anime, but it seems like one of those anime you want to watch alone in your room with the lights off. Maid-sama, another anime I need to get into, but it came out at a time where I wasn't really watching anime, so that's why I haven't seen it yet. And Kill la Kill. Kill la Kill's amazing. Like, what can you really say? Still waiting for Keijo to get the Blu-ray release so I can watch that all day, every day. Oh, you kids and you're paying for anime legally. There are only a few series that I've ever owned. I actually own the worst anime of all time on DVD, which makes me happy, prideful in a very strange way. The worst anime of all time, of course, being Green Green. God have mercy on the career of whoever came up with that piece of garbage. I mean, I've seen some pretty awful anime in my day, okay? I watched School Days. I watched Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? I've watched all kinds of stuff. But Green Green is seriously the worst anime I've ever had the displeasure of sitting through. Like, it already starts out as the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and then somehow gets worse? Why don't you like it? It has really relatable characters. We're not talking about green green, are we? Like, if we're saying that green green has relatable characters, I hope you're being ironic. Because green green is awful. Like, for anybody who doesn't know what green green is and wants to be informed, Green Green is this show about an all-boys high school, and the owners of the school or whatever decide to try and integrate girls into it and make it a co-ed school. And it's one of the cringiest things I've ever seen. Because obviously, like, the shtick of the show is that the guys go crazy about the fact that they're going to be girls there, and like they're really hormonal and perverted, and that's totally fine. But gosh darn it, when you actually get deep into it, like, there is a character in the show whose sexual fetish is smelling girls while eating bowls of rice. That is his thing. That's how he gets his rocks off, is eating a bowl of rice while smelling a girl. Can we just I'm getting triggered. I'm getting flashbacks of the stupidity. If I have a seizure right here on stream, I need somebody to call 911 for me. I live in Fullerton. They'll know. But yeah, I can name each waifu from top 5. Okay, we can do that too. Sayaka from Madoka, okay. Kirishima from Kankole, don't know. Nozomi from Keijo, don't know. Misaki from Maid-sama, I think I know who that is. And Lady Satsuki, because I am a pig in human clothing. Satsuki is good. Satsuki's a good choice. I probably like Satsuki more than I like, oh god, her name is escaping me. I know it starts with an R. I like her more than the main chick. I'm not gonna try to think about it right now. I'm just not in the right state of mind. No, Neon Genesis? No, I really don't like Neon Genesis. I gave it an honest shot. I tried to watch the original, and then I watched one of the movies, and there's no point in Neon Genesis Evangelion's lifespan that I've really been into it. Ryuko, thanks. Yeah, Ryuko. Satsuki's better than Ryuko. She also heals. Because of course she does. Anyways, yeah. I don't know. Evangelion just doesn't do it for me, like I said before. I don't want to get too big into it, because I don't think it's one of the worst anime of all time. I don't even think it's a bad anime, honestly. I don't really think it's that bad at all. I never got into it. I don't think the animation holds up today. I don't think the English or the Japanese voices for it are really that good. The ending of the show is just like, it is 100% like anime theory fan wank. I am fully convinced that they ended the show as weird as possible so that anime fans who got into the show would just talk about how weird it was, and then like philosophize about what the ending could have possibly meant. And then what happens is it's like this vicious cycle, because people have these theories about what the ending meant, and then they just sort of like spew them out online. And because they sound like they know what they're talking about, a bunch of other people just assume that must be what was going on. So they end up agreeing with them and spreading it even farther. So, like, the ending doesn't really even have to mean anything, because fans will sort of fill in the blanks for what it's supposed to mean, and then everybody assumes that that must be what it meant. It's, I don't know. 12,500. You really should have put the monkey over here. I think I can step over this. 9,000. Okay, it's getting 2,000 from here. It's at 11,000. But I will take that too. Direct for 4. This is it. This is our moment. 1, 2, 3. No. Darn it. We're trying so hard. Gosh darn it, I lost. And on a team, no, I'm not being down on myself or anything. I legitimately lost. I have to draw 1 card. If I attack with 3 characters this turn, then... Wait a second, do you heal? No. And playing you will kill me. Oh, whoops. Ah, dead. Let's go. Let's just do this. Okay. Well, let's do as much damage as we can in the meantime. Front 4, getting plus 3,000. For 2. Gotta get to that level 3. No! Why? Please. I'm on my hands and knees, don't cancel. Oh. I've changed my mind, guys. I'm gonna kill myself live on stream right now. Just check. Just see if it cancels or not. Gosh darn it. And then the deck refresh damage kills me no matter what it is. I just have to know. I just have to know if this last bit of damage goes through. We're done. It's over. Here you go. There you go, Kojiro. You get it, man. You get it. Alright, so like I was saying before, absolutely nobody play with Kojiro if he asks to play in the stream chat. Nobody's allowed to play with him. If I find out you played with him, you're banned from the channel and the stream chat. Ends the Kudo-kun fan council. I don't even care if you donated my Patreon. You're banned forever if I find out that you played against Kojiro. if you talk to Kojiro, then I will have to suspend you from the chat. So I hope you don't do it, because I wouldn't want to see it. And yeah. Oh, also ignore him on Discord. Absolutely don't send him any messages. Don't voice chat with him, because I'll know. And yeah, Kojiro is now permanently outcasted from the Kudo fan community. Love you, Koji. Love you. But anyways, that is about all I have in me for tonight. I will be back tomorrow to find out what the heck Doki Doki Literature Club is. And I guess on Tuesday we're going to be playing Borderlands, so let's find out how that goes. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like, yada yada. I can't get into it today, guys. I am so sorry for all the problems this stream had, but we made it to the end. So I'll catch you guys next time, and I'll see you later.